Alright. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to a Kingdom Hearts stream. This time we think we have it in English. Haha.
Seems like slightly loud. Oh yeah, it is.
That's a little bit loud, but it's alright. I guess
So-
we should answer that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
No.
And here we thought we might not have time to stream, but you know what? We do.
Yes, indeed.
Although we can't stay up for super late because we got
Yeah.
stuff to do tomorrow. We have lives, people.
Yeah, so maybe, like, start winding down at, like, 11 something.
11:30 or something.
Whenever I feel like I've beaten Riku enough times.
Sure.
How about that? Alright.
Oh no.
Yes, and you may notice I am congestoramarude.
Yeah. Are you feeling better today than you were the past couple of days, or is it getting worse?
I feel better, but I sound bad, right?
I think you sound okay.
Okay. I have most of the use of one nostril, and barely any of the use of another nostril, so it's better
one
than...
nostril is all you need.
Between the two, it's basically a nostril, but
yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
Can't hear so well. Which is sometimes, better.
I suppose so. Bing bong.
Alright, look at that. Memory card slot 1. Memory card slot 2.
English?
Yeah, that looks like an English save.
Yeah. Okay. It's sort of in English now. Hey, there we go. Attack, item, save. Nice.
Let's see what,
Let's see what this guy's got to say, huh? Talk.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. Wait, you didn't talk to him?
Yeah, I didn't. What are you gonna do about it?
You're supposed to, though.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
I guess nothing.
That's what I thought.
You got me.
You looking for someone? It's a big town, so check everywhere. Ah, okay. And what about... What'd you say? Seeing all of this town will take some time, Koopa, especially for newcomers. Even if you can't go to certain areas now, you'll be able to go later. Oh, thank you so much. Those candles burning over there were specially created by the... That's not what you said in Japanese! What?! It's a conspiracy! She said something totally different in Japanese!
Really?
Yeah, she said, like, this is the town where people go when their homeworlds are destroyed.
Huh. Well, to be fair, that's like the Google translated version of it.
But in this one, she's talking about candles! Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Calm down.
Okay, well. Hey, you didn't know any different. Coincidence theorist over there. Ugh. I'm in charge of keeping the shop clean. It's easier than our bedroom. Welcome. Are you looking to buy? Yeah, I guess I'm here to shop. Oh god. Soul to size. Oh, okay, so you sell... like, stuff if I was, like, you know, bad. And then... Yeah, I don't care. It's like, it sell potions, but since I'm playing on, like, hard, I guess I shouldn't. Who knows if I'm actually... a bad enough dude. And then this is the accessory shop, I guess. So... Weird. Okay, talk to Sid. I'm here to shop. I'm here to buy. But I have no money. Monies! Goddamn, that's... Slightly raises max AP, I assume attack power? Maybe? Huh. Okay. Mithril shard. A mineral shard containing a rare metal used for item synthesis. Okay. Oh. If you can't find your buddies, I'll take care of you. It's nice of him to say. Now here's the question. If I save... Oh. Okay, so the Japanese save remains, but it now saves it in English. Oh. No available party members. Dude, it was so funny. When you first played Diablo 3 and you had no one in your friends list, the game would say, "You have no friends" in giant letters.
You have no friends.
And the O's would be like the Celtic cross, where it's like crossed in the middle. So it'd be like very like ye olde, like you have, and then it would, behind that text would be Deckard Cain's face like scowling at you in like astonishment. And then they changed it, and it was so funny. I had so much fun making new characters because that would pop up. And like,
I wonder why they changed it.
It was so funny, but I guess someone felt cyberbullied.
Imagine opening up your game and it makes fun of you for having no friends, and it actually like hurts your feelings. Well, I'm glad we finally got this in English. Now I can understand what's happening.
Wow.
Wow, looks like it's locked.
Thanks, Sora. What a genius.
You don't by chance collect keys that are like items to use.
So the Keyblade can open any lock.
Except for that one, apparently.
Yeah, that's right. He can literally open the door to people's hearts. Is like literally a power of the Keyblade.
There must be some secret to opening it.
What?
I don't know, maybe they want you to go through the story and have it explained to you that you can open things before you open things.
Here's the deal, though. It was in Japanese when they explained what to do. So, I'll figure it out, but...
I mean, I can just pull up the walkthrough.
No.
I'm gonna pull up the walkthrough.
It's a puzzle game, though. You have to figure out what to do.
I think you're too stupid.
Oh, okay, all right. I see how it is.
We're at Traverse Town,
Is
Part
this...
1. All you have to do is go to the alleyway from the 2nd District, which is next to the fountain, and then the Gizmo Shop. To get to the Gizmo Shop, walk along the path next to the hotel entrances, And at the end of that path...
So what you're saying is just walk around town until you find it? Like I needed a guide to tell me to wander around until I found the thing.
It's the big building.
Oh yeah?
With the bell
Oh
tower
yeah,
in
the big
second
building with the
district.
bell tower? Oh yeah? Who's got 2 thumbs
When you enter these
and
locations,
doesn't give
you will see
a
Donald
shit?
and Goofy searching
This
quickly.
guy?
Then go to the accessory shop and then leave. You will now be confronted
You know what?
by Leon.
You know what? There's a saying in Japanese about this very scenario.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You know what it is?
What is it?
Ashatu de faku apu. Hi. That's what it was. Did you know
Not
that?
very creative.
Yeah.
So why aren't you winning, son?
This town has grown as people have lost their homes and worlds and come here. It's easy to get lost in such a big, sprawling place. Be careful.
Oh, so considerate.
Oh, I am being careful. Careful not to listen to strategy guide using Kasools.
Kazoos.
Yeah.
Hey, Never.
Hey.
Says boom, English. Also, how's it going? You feeling better, Chatham?
I'm feeling better. Man, I woke up rough, though. Oh, I would just talk to you of the... Oh, God. Oh, your soul is coming out of your body? And being absorbed by a black abyss? That's so fucking metal. My God. What? What?
It's fighting time.
I wish there was a dodge button. Ugh. Fucking... Oh, I got 3 money? I'm mugging people's disembodied souls?
In another world with my refrigerator?
You know what? Fucking isekais are, like, very played out. But... what if we actually made a comic that was in another world with my refrigerator? Because, like,
I thought that was one.
I don't think it was from a meme that was like, isekais in, or like all anime titles in like, quack quack. It was like all anime titles in 2020 whatever. What if they did the story like they were like, oh, these guys are coming to kill him, like they would try to make you think like, oh no, maybe you should hide from these guys, like they're so dangerous, like Donald and Goofy are gonna fucking like murder you. You gotta avoid these assassins. Oh god. I apologize for being so goddamn congested. I know it sounds probably like horrible.
You're all sniffly. Just pick up all the moves you need.
The thing that like starts to like freak me out about being congested is like after a while I start to get like, I'm so congested that I'm like tired of trying to breathe. And then I just start to give up, and then I can just
get
feel...
oxygen deprived.
Yeah.
She's oxygen deprived.
Yeah, I can, like, feel myself just, like, thinking slower because I'm just not breathing enough air. But I took the Claritin, so there's, like, kind of nothing else I can do other than, like, take a Q-tip and jam it as far as I can up my nose.
Never said there's something going around. A few people at work had something.
Oh, it just randomly started to clear up. Holy shit. Air. Oh, speak of the devil, I guess the Claritin started working.
Helps somehow.
It does, because I can feel it buzzing in my face, so it's obviously vibrating my goddamn sinuses.
Well, there you go.
Oh, examine.
Maybe that's part
It's
of
a
why
carving
you're
of a-
doing a little bit of a little bit better today. We were doing a lot of talking.
Oh yeah, we did a fair today. It went great. I was kind of surprised we didn't make more money, but we did good.
Yeah, well, we were in one of the
Worst spots,
yeah, we were in one of the bad spots, but we still did very well.
I was to be honest pretty like stressed out because I'm having trouble talking and stuff. You know, I sound like death, so I was afraid someone would be like, "Oh, you, a sick person."
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
But I guess during the winter, a lot of people get like sniffly noses, so it might not have even struck them as bizarre since we're all outside,
Yeah.
kind of sniffling. I don't think your health is nearly that low to warrant this alarm.
No, it is. It is that low. I'll die in one hit, so that's probably why it's going off.
But like, it's just a little less than half.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like in scale of like the stuff you're around. Probably not. I think it does just like wee.
Hey, Loves to Draw says, ugh, I forgot how small the pickup range is without treasure magnet.
That's like one of those automatic like upgrade things you get like super early. It's like basically artificially turning it into like an RPG. I mean, not that this isn't an RPG, but like I don't know if you added that to like fuck me.
Where is he?
I see you got the language fixed. I did.
Yes. Leon.
They're looking for Leon.
Uh-huh. Whoa, where did you walk into?
Oh fuck. Not a safe place. I walked into the gizmo shop. Clearly. Dynamic difficulty. Even back then. Ridiculous. I took less damage. I should have died on that hit, but they, like, do less damage when you're at lower health, I guess. God damn, the camera's, like, really fucking tough.
Yeah, especially when there's so many walls around you.
Yeah, like, the camera, it's, like, worse than Mario 64. At least Mario 64 would slide across walls. If I touch a wall, it's like, no, it's too rough. Camera's stuck. And they've, like, made this place as Willy Wonka as possible. Oh, fuck. If I can walk back, can I just walk all the way to Sid's shop to heal?
I guess so.
They're gonna steal my monies. My literal monies. I might as well just... Ooh.
Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. He said, give me some heals.
You know, I thought it was money like that. That's what it is in the second game. But, as you can see... Oops. Yeah, monies. The bottom left, monies. And as you can see, my Japanese save is still intact.
Excellent.
Okay. Alright. In the second game, it's... I don't know why I didn't notice it before, but I had, like, Skyrim music just playing in the background. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, fuck.
Fuck. Right. No.
This guy ain't playing around.
No.
Jeez.
Hold on.
Oh man, are we gonna fight this guy until you win now?
I mean, don't you want to see if it's possible?
I mean, you can just look up if it's possible. Sure.
Well, I did. And it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So how are you guys doing? You can. It's hard, though. Well, challenge accepted. Okay. So. Oh, you know, I said once I got the language. Oh, I suppose all the save states don't work because it was a different file. Interesting. Interesting that the saves work, but not the save states. Hmm.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Because technically the other game that I was running is a different version of Kingdom Hearts with different items. Weird that the save files work, though.
Oh well.
Okay, well. Let's have a save state in the shop, and then we'll get ourselves a save state, like, once we're right about to fight.
Who are you? And they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield the key. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see the key later.
What? There's no way you can miss.
Alright, then have it your way.
Alright. Shit.
He does not hold back on you at all. He's like,
Alright.
hello, little kid.
Cut.
His slice bang bang.
Alright.
Hello, actual child. Ready to die?
Alright, so what am I supposed to do about that?
Well, you don't have any method of healing yet, right?
Yeah. So is it even possible...
I mean, if you do a no-hit run, I suppose.
Okay, but can I... Okay. Okay. So is there some way I can, like...
Love to Draw says, hit twice, then wait to clash attacks.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
Bold strategy. Let's see how it pays off.
Jesus Christ. Okay. He doesn't like zip to the target like I'm used to. Weird. I should have gotten hit there. I should have saved there. I'll like I was attacking, but I should probably be okay. I should have done that. Okay, let's get like a decent amount of damage in, and then I'll run away and save state.
Love to Draw says, I 100%ed the PS2 version as a kid. Very nice.
Literally shooting a fireball at a child. Alright, I feel like I have a decent lead
A
here.
fireball. More
So,
like a bullet.
I'm gonna
Hey, gave the
I'm
gen.
gonna throw a save state in. Let's see. Let me take the mouse out of there to not drive you insane. Yeah. That was not smart, right?
It's a
But
little greedy.
the save state made me cocky.
It is a very good feeling when you save state mid-fight. Because it's like, aha!
Yeah, I know. I knew that was bad. I was save state high.
Love to Draw says, don't finish combos.
Oof. I'm gonna save on another save state.
Oh, gave the gen. Happy late birthday. said that he enjoyed his birthday yesterday.
Nice.
What did you do to celebrate? Hang out with friends, family, go out for dinner? I'm not really much of a party person myself, but I do appreciate the birthday out to dinner.
I'm curious what this cutscene even looks like. 'Cause I know I'm never going to see it in my canonical run.
Oh yes, because you're definitely gonna win.
Just splurts blood.
Hey, you found it. Nice going, Leon.
Do they know each other? Like actually in Kingdom Hearts or in Final Fantasy?
A lot.
Now, how would you feel if, even if you win this fight, it still gave you the same cutscene of him just winning?
It would be like mildly irritating, but
I would, as a child, I would be infuriated, trying so hard to win against this guy, and then when I do win, it still makes me lose.
oh, that's the win? That's it?
Oh! Oh, he still passes out, though?
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
Hehehehe.
Got him!
I went easy on him.
It did kind of seem like he was going easy on me.
Okay, so it's like vaguely the same cutscene, though. Gave the Jin says some family came over and we had pizza and other food for dinner. That sounds splendid. That sounds like my ideal birthday celebration. Nothing too much.
Yeah, that's what I thought. By the way, Squall is Final Fantasy VIII, and Yuffie is from Final Fantasy VII. They're in different universes. Yuffie, as far as I know, gets kind of overshadowed by all the other characters in 7. There's a bunch of like
Sora, Kairi.
that's an effect they like in Kingdom Hearts, is like having there be no audio and having subtitles.
Ooh. Maleficent.
Suck.
Based and Screonk pilled. So Godzilla -1, it's good?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Big bangs, goddamn. I did get a big surprise from someone close. Oh, that's nice.
Actually? Oh no, it's probably a hallucination. It's Yuffie.
Guess those creatures that attacked you are after the key.
Got a Nintendo Switch as a gift.
Because you're really.
That's so nice.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kyrie. Kyrie? Who are you talking about? I'm Great Ninja Youth. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade. Yeah, we had to get it away from them to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were trapped you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe you, of all people, chose me.
Hey, Jamie Rose. Welcome to chat.
Well, I suppose beggars can be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here? Okay, you know there are many
Was she more stacked in Chain of Memories? So I remember you said Booba when she showed up, but I'm examining now and I see nothing.
I think I was more so reacting to the fact that she's not very, like, concealed in her outfit.
Like she has a midriff.
Yeah.
And shorts.
Midriff and short shorts.
Its pages are scattered everywhere. Too many worlds. Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
I guess we gotta go see Godzilla -1. I want to watch Lady Ballers too. I'm gonna have my cousin over, and we're gonna have a watch party.
That's why
Yeah.
Maybe Monday or something.
Well, I didn't ask for this. The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
Currently playing a bit of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, how is that game?
Wait a minute. What am I
Just thinking about
You know what?
popping that in the Switch sometime too.
I gotta say, you know what my review of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is?
What? It's bad because
It's not Double Dash.
Yeah.
That's my review. It's not Double Dash out of
is
10.
so good.
I don't really like versus games that much.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I get it. I find it pretty shocking that there was never any more Double Dash like Mario Karts. Because it doesn't, I mean, it would require a little bit more effort, right, to make the game Double Dash compatible, but...
I dug up an interview where someone was asking about another Double Dash, and he said, well, all of our games are classics on their own and can't be replicated. And therefore, copying it would be, like, hacky or whatever. It's like, do it again! Do it again! Do it!
Jen says, well, it lets you carry 2 items like Double Dash. That's kind of close.
No. I like, in a very literal sense, I like, this is going to sound, because there's so many memes about this is going to sound like very, like, memey, but I like being a beta in the sense that the beta is supposed to be, like, the first-hand mate or whatever. It's supposed to be very...
Well, no, I would think that the beta would be the driver.
And the alpha would be the guy on the back.
The guy punching people?
Oh,
yeah.
no. So, so, like, in a literal sense, the beta is someone who finds an alpha to then serve in order to serve a greater purpose being winning the race, right? So, like, an example of a beta is Han Solo. He starts the movie as a Sigma male, which is now, like, but he's, like, on his own, and he doesn't have a fulfilling purpose. So then he serves, like, a greater purpose and becomes a beta through the course of Star Wars, right?
Sure.
So, like, I like that because I don't like... It doesn't feel that good when I destroy someone. Like, winning by greater degrees against another actual person feels like... you know?
Yeah.
It could be just because I've had bad experiences with, like, obliterating people.
I also think it's genuinely, like, very fun to win with someone. Like, it's something you both can enjoy.
When you're on a team with someone and you destroy someone, it feels amazing.
Yes.
Like, when I used to play Evolve and we, like, destroyed someone so bad, they were, like, they just obliterated someone. It felt amazing. And then also... beating people that you don't like at stuff feels really good. Beating strangers or people that you like doesn't feel that great. So it's like if I'm like I have a certain like endurance for it where like I enjoy fighting games, but like if I could play fighting games in some way where I didn't have to beat other people, but I didn't have to play the ladder, like the arcade mode, which isn't really that fun because it's kind of like it's not the same thing. Like a fighting game, you're sort of adapting and improving and stuff.
Right.
They're more, I don't know, I guess it's the yeah. Yeah, if there's some way to like have tag team be like fulfill without also playing strangers online, because I just don't really enjoy just sinking into the depths of the internet to play like matchmaking and stuff, like random pickup games, because like
Yeah.
those are also not that fun, because like people are kind of like lame. Like they'll go with like the strategy that wins, and then you're always kind of playing against this weird meta, you know? So you might as well play against an AI at that point.
Guten Tag, sketchy drawer. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. All right, let's get started. Oh, I've heard that the Keyblade can open all sorts of locks.
Yeah, that's what she sounds like. Mm.
So, have you noticed the size of my shoes, madame?
You know what they say about big shoes.
Yes, they say, honk honk. Give it a try next time you find a treasure chest. Hoo hoo.
Oh. So now you can open the fucking locks. Cool.
Alright, I found a treasure chest. What are you guys like? You want me to be jumping on your table to open this? Is that how you intend this to be done? What? Why? You have a teapot right there. Who put the teapot there? Like, what level designer is like, hey, let's put a teapot right in front of the chest so it looks like really awkward when he stands on the table to open it?
Just like smashing all their fine china with his giant shoes.
Honk 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 honk.
Jamie says, I can't stand Yuffie. I don't really know that much about her, but her design is kind of cute.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of Yuffie haters. I did not play into 7 nearly deep enough to see it.
Life has many doors, that boy. Oh, Adam doesn't understand because he never watched Ed and Nettie.
What are you talking about? I never watched Ed, Ed and Eddie.
You said that your brother like only repeated the one line that Ed would say, but you don't know any of the other memes.
I mean, I watched enough of it, but I didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah. Ah, more Heartless. Oh, all of a sudden there's voice acting.
Let's go.
Okay, so now you're just buddies after he like sliced you and shot you with a gunblade?
Yep.
Okay. No need to question that. Jamie says it's not her design, it's her being fucking annoying. Game of the Gen says, I don't mind Yuffie, save for that bit at her home place.
So I think these guys are called soldiers. Spirit shard, hey. They're like, don't bother with the small fry, but it's like, loot, bro. These guys are actually like insanely difficult to kill. What the fuck?
Yeah, where'd that gunblade guy go?
He's like, go find their leader. So like, translation, let's go run through the area. You know, yeah.
Damn. It's tough stuff, huh?
You know, I've been leveling up and stuff, but there's, I don't really know what I get from leveling up, besides some kind of vague damage boost. Hey, look at that. I can swim.
Cool.
I like Spyro over there.
Excuse me. Bum, 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 bum.
Don't deny me. What? Box break. Break box. There's a chest. I want it. Oh. Better chest. Eat. Oh. 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 Nope.
Box.
Broke the.
Can you pick up the other one?
I don't think so. Oh my god. Man, this is like such a tiny amount of money they're giving me. I need that treasure
Don't
magnet.
spend all those moogles in one place.
There we go. Okay. At the beginning quiz part, you start your journey at dawn, midday, or evening.
Quiz part?
I took the sword. If that answers anything. Oh, you
Huh. It always breaks what's on the bottom.
yeah.
That's so weird. And you can't pick up the other one, right?
I don't think so.
Interesting.
Oh. The kid asks you questions and your narration says your journey starts at... Sorry, that was in Japanese and I didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
We didn't understand what was happening. I didn't think it would be important.
Strength up. Okay, so like a vague damage boost. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, it affects your level curve.
So what is level curve exactly? Is that like... So I'm imagining like D&D level curve where it's like fighters get progressively stronger, whereas mages have big jumps in power.
Hey, our honeydew, welcome to chat. Says, ah yes, classic combat without the cards. Love to Draw says, dawn is faster, early levels, midday is more linear climb, then midnight is very slow but gets faster as you get higher. Best for Sephiroth / grinded out runs. That is interesting.
I guess that's why they put it in coded language, to not overwhelm someone who doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Right away. Or a rubber bandit, I guess. Or maybe not. I guess if I time that better. I don't know.
Man, all the pickups are so tiny, and they only heal you a bit. So you really have to run around to, like, get your health back up.
Yeah, it's probably not so bad on like lower difficulties, but I just saw there's a chest, so I want to try and get it. So I figured I'd stop and fight. Those last two were like right next to each other, so I figured it'd be easy to get healing.
Right. Oh, our honeydew says, saw Godzilla minus. Gotta say, really good. The perfect antidote for that god-awful Doctor Who special. Well, glad you liked it, Aura. You can join the club of people who loved Godzilla minus one in the chat. We still haven't seen it, but if you guys say it's good, then maybe we'll have to check it out.
Oh, can I not open it because it's in combat? Okay, now that's not in combat. Postcard. Okay. Let me be sure to cast my magic postcard. I want to spoil it. I gotta say, there's no. How do you spoil
Can
it?
you spoil a Godzilla movie?
I mean, you could.
Don't they all,
Oh, okay.
like, kind of end the same?
You could spoil if there's like I think, okay, so if like a monster I wouldn't expect shows up, that would be a spoiler. But they typically announce those things in trailers. Like if like King Ghidorah shows up in the movie or something, or the main villain is supposed to be, I don't know, something stupid, and then like that like lobster shows up, the one time Godzilla fought like a lobster, if that monster shows up, and then it's like, oh my god, that guy from that one obscure movie. Yeah. But like if like Gigan shows up or something and he's like clang clang and then shoots his laser beam, that would I would be like, oh shit. What? First, I thought we were rushing to a destination. Alright. I guess. Yes, that's me. Okay, I'll be careful. Oh. Hey, the JRPG instinct. Talk to everybody.
Mega potion. Sweet.
Yuffie. There must
Sketchy Drawer is very anti-spoiler. Says, I don't even see trailers anymore. I just see a poster and sometimes director, then watch it blind.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about Alita. Trisha was just like, it's good, and I was like, okay, let's go see it. Ibira is wait, is that the lobster's name? Did they name that thing? I thought it was like an Easter egg when it showed up. Apparently, it's a type of black person. Is an Ibira. Let's see. Oh my God, that's what he's called. He's called Ibira. Don't tell me he got into a fighting game. Ibira is in a fighting game? Who?
Nice.
Who? How? Okay. I saw like a Mystery Science Theater. That was the one Mystery Science Theater I watched, was because everyone would like just splooge their pants over how funny Mystery Science Theater was. So I was like, all right, I will watch Mystery Science Theater. And you know what? I gotta tell you, it's pretty nothing.
Yeah.
So what do I have on?
Just like modern day reactions, huh?
It's literally like they're just, for the most part, they're just watching the movie, and then sometimes they'll make a reaction in like a alien or a robot voice. Oh man, I can equip different keyblades. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Are you excited to get different key? Ooh, customize.
Ooh.
Oh, spells. Okay. Good.
I am excited to get different keyblades.
Dude, are you ready to like? Guys, we're only gonna choose keyblades based on fashion.
Yes,
unless,
fashion keys.
Unless we're fighting.
Fashion hearts. Let's go.
Unless we're fighting Sephiroth or Cloud. Otherwise, like anyone who's like hard and optional. But otherwise.
Nothing efficient. Only what looks cool.
Yeah. Or the Winnie the Pooh Keyblade or something, the equivalent in this game, for when I need to grind.
Yes, naturally.
It was pretty awesome in the 90s before the interwebs. How did you find Mystery Science Theater? You know, I gotta say, I don't really feel like I have a huge ceiling to demonstrate my martial prowess. Maybe I should have gone for the magic, although it is a while before they let me have spells, so maybe it's for the best.
Comedy Central. You know, back when Comedy Central was good.
Honestly, pretty nutty. I didn't realize that Comedy Central would have like weird stuff like that. Lance Bass of NSYNC was the voice of okay. I thought you were gonna say one of the people in Mystery Science Theater. I was like, what?
That would be very crazy. I'd watch it then. Then it'd be okay.
If it was the guy from NSYNC.
Yes.
If
And if he sang every now and then.
That would be insufferable. That's the kind of opinion you can have if you've never been to a liberal arts school. When you're like watching a movie and someone says something and then no one reacts because it wasn't like funny, and then they sing it, they repeat it but singing it, and then someone is like, "Oh my god, that's so like Jason."
That's so Jason.
Yeah, it's bad. You need to walk around with a newspaper at places like this. Just whack people on the nose.
Said I saw it on Sci-Fi Channel. Maybe Sci-Fi before they got bad. They'd play it on Sunday morning.
I think Sci-Fi went downhill as soon as they changed their brand from SCI to SY. Like Sci-Fi, like spelled like it's fucking Nickelodeon programming. Like
I saw that as well, and I thought, wait, is that how you spell it? Why are they spelling it wrong?
it's because they want like a stronger copyright, but like
I guess. That's about when we got Sharknado. Because in the late 90s, everything had to be edgy. Yeah. You mentioning whacking people with a newspaper just like reminded me of those weirdos who go to conventions with like the yaoi paddle boards.
oh dude.
It makes me want to go to those conventions with like a Christ paddle board. Just whack them back. Self-defense paddleboarding. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen anything on Sci-Fi, just because, you know, we've kind of moved away from cable.
Yeah, I think people in general, but especially not people that are like under the age of consent.
Oh my god, look at the Mad Hatter in his hat. It's so cute. I love it.
Yeah. Shouldn't wear weird porn outfits, like things that have like references to pornography. Like I just like the kind of parents that allow a girl to wear like femboy boners on their shirt, or like a myriad of other weird porn things, like the Hego face or whatever on their shirts.
Yeah. Or like the Yif.
Yif is that's like furry something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
People selling that type of stuff. Trying to normalize it, I guess. But, some things shouldn't be normal. You know? Some things should just be, like, private. Isolated, perhaps. Away from me. And my children.
Yeah, I saw a weird thing today. I don't want to be too specific about it, but it was quite an alarming thing for a child to be wearing.
Oh, really? Today?
Mm-hmm. It's like somewhat specific, so I'll tell you about it later. But...
Oh, okay. I must admit, I'm surprised. I didn't see anything too
I was
weird.
I was super shocked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would be shocked.
But yeah, there was a bunch of churches there too. They were trying to...
Well, churches in quotations.
Yeah, churches in quotations. They were trying to... Well, no, some of them seemed to be real churches. As I was walking by, some of them were talking about Jesus. But, oh man, some of them.
Some of them were talking about something else.
We're gonna get together with our friends tomorrow, so I had to like... I told Trisha earlier, but like I'm like, so excited to... My friend John is like, he's like actually religious, you know? Whereas I'm just more like, I guess culturally, like I was raised, Christian. Anyway, so the first church I was right next to us. I chatted them up, and they were like, we were talking. I was like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, I was raised Catholic or whatever, and then he was like, oh really? Oh, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, I'm not religious anymore. And he's like, oh, me neither. And I was like, what? You work for a church? You work for a church trying to get converts? You're not religious? You should be religious.
Yeah,
What?
that's such a weird thing to say.
That's like, I don't know. That's like working. I don't know. That's like working for being like a flat earther and working for NASA, or like working at a sex shop and being celibate. Like, what do you mean you're not religious?
Yeah. It only goes to show that they're selling something else.
And he's like, I'm more spiritual, and it's like, what? And then there was a guy, but earlier I had overheard this like pastor, this like guy in a priest outfit. He goes like, he goes like, oh, there's a seminar on the benefits of spirituality. And I was like, what kind of fucking religion is this guy in that he thinks it's okay to have... I'm not a Jesus scientist, nor do I play one on TV. But let me tell you what a spirit is in Christianity. A demon. There are no other spirits.
When I
Demon...
hear spirituality, I'm usually thinking about like some crystal shit, some, psychic occult type stuff, which is pretty against Christian beliefs. But I guess people could use it in a different context, of course. That's just not, it's not usually what the impression that you're giving off is gonna be.
I'm a recovering Catholic, so I know how he feels. This guy wasn't a Catholic guy. He was for some like weird denomination. But also, like, in talking to John, who is far more like religiously educated, theologically informed, it seems like he was like telling me like the official positions of the Catholic Church, and it seems like a lot of. I think there's a lot of interpretation done by like sort of minor people that like are involved in like CCD and stuff like that, that sort of give the wrong impression of how stuff is supposed to be. And there's also like the Catholic Church like has made some diversions like from themselves. Like their previous positions are much more reasonable than some of their more recent positions. And by more recent, I mean like, you know, a couple hundred years ago. So it's not.
Jim
not like
Rose
recent.
says, well, Catholicism likes to scare the shit out of people. So now I'm kind of don't go to church, but still kind of Christian. CCD, that shit screwed me up.
Yeah, but it's run by like parents who
Yes, my
don't.
mom ran the CCD
Okay,
class that I
case in
went to.
point. Case in point. Okay.
Yeah, Adam doesn't like my mom, just
Yeah,
to
no.
clarify.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, I don't. I wouldn't call her a theologist.
Our Honeydew says something I can't stand is religious people that are aggressive about it. Like this lady who keeps yelling at people that Jesus hates everyone, but she's of the chosen few he won't smite. That sounds, yeah, that sounds more like culty shit. Because, like, a very Christian and Catholic belief is that we're all sinners and that we all like have
Yeah.
to look within ourselves.
Yeah, that would be a distinctly non.
To believe that you're perfect and you're one of the few that Jesus won't judge is
Yeah, that wouldn't have
very
been
against
That wouldn't have been a
the
Catholic.
actual religion.
Yeah, Catholics are very like self-flagellating. So if she had some kind of attitude like that, it's probably some other branch.
Our Honeydew says, as a Catholic, I'm thinking, bitch, Jesus isn't your personal death ray.
Yeah,
Hey, Pyroseer.
You
came in at an odd point.
That's also my like
as
biggest
usual.
my biggest contention with like Catholicism, or I guess like Christianity, is that sort of self-flagellating like we're all sinners thing. It's what I didn't like about like woke ideology with the whole like microaggressions. So if you're not drowned in like woke stuff, what microaggressions are is uncontrollable, unstoppable instincts to react to things in certain ways that only white people have and no other races, which would indicate that they're racist against every other race, and you're born racist and you can never stop being racist. That's what microaggressions are, essentially, the theology of microaggressions. So it kind of connects with like yeah, so that's sort of like, I don't know, like, and I know there's like different interpretations and different like
Of course, yeah.
different people would look at like would have different like sort of religious attitudes on like stuff, but I generally don't like those sorts of things that are like we're all sinners or we're all like
Yeah.
bad or like
Modesty is not a bad thing to teach, but you shouldn't just have someone be anxious and guilty their whole life, you know?
yeah, but it's also not the guilt thing I'm necessarily talking about. I'm just like so there's like, it's tough though, because like a lot of the stuff I agreed with once sort of turned into a nightmare hellscape. So I feel like I would want to like sort of maybe re-examine, come to more like nuanced positions. But
Sure.
essentially, the idea of like humanism, like humans, the great accomplishments of humans are like, you know, humans did them, right? And I'm much more. I feel like the pagan ancestor worship thing, where like you honor. The Japanese do it too, where they honor their ancestors and they like pray to like a shrine with their ancestors. That seems very nice. I like that. You sort of keep your ancestors immortal through their memory, and I think there's just something very wholesome in that. And like you owe your ancestors for like being here or whatever, and so you like sort of you think like there's like you know, in like Skyrim you hear like some kind of like facsimile sort of simulated through the guy in the beginning who's gonna die. He's like, oh, my ancestors are smiling down on me or whatever. Yes. Can you say the same? Right. That is actually like a fairly accurate sentiment that you'd have in like Germanic paganism or something. I think that's nice, but then there's also other like Catholic branches that have that. So,
sure.
I forget which one it was. I think it might have been Lutherans. There's some kind of concept called a cloud of saints, meaning there's like saints, but then there's, you know, a bunch of like lesser saints, like the family members that you like. The family members you like that have passed on. Those are in the good. That's in the cloud, you know. But otherwise, there's, you know, you don't have any of those. You got a bunch of others you can choose from. Conveniently chosen, like kings and stuff that were influential in spreading Catholicism, or Christianity, I guess broadly. Those tend to get the promoted, you know, conveniently. Oh, so this system is okay. I get it. Hold on, this system is very simplified. I saw in my stats it had 2 mana. And I'm seeing my mana bar is huge. So 2 mana is actually like 1 block for 1 spell. Makes it a lot easier. But I guess they want to keep it more ambiguous how much health you have, so that you don't know, you're not as confident when you're going to die or not, but you do know for the mechanics that you're like actively utilizing. Whereas like you shouldn't, yeah, you kind of shouldn't know how much health you have, in a way. Like, super precisely. Like
sure.
Yeah, you can definitely get by without it. It like functions without it. Anyway, I like I tend to like more like empowering belief systems.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Whereas like, yeah, I don't know. I find them more useful, more interesting. But you know. Regardless.
Crusader type mentality where it's like, I will fight in the name of God! I saw this one, like, Christian meme that got a laugh out of me. It's kind of like a more positive way of viewing Christianity as being pro-humanism. But basically it's like, you know, the crying face cartoon where it's like, you really think that God made all of the earth, stars, universe, all the animals and plants down on the planet just so he could have a personal relationship with you? And then, you know, Chad Face just goes, yes. He's like holding the Bible and he's all buff and shit.
Right.
It's like, yes, humans are the most important to God. Out of everything he created.
Yeah.
He loved humans the most.
That's I like that, I like that sort of notion. Because in essence, they're always going to be the most important in your, you know.
Oh, good night, Gabe the Gen.
Good night. Yeah, I think that's like a fun notion.
Yeah.
And anyway, so this one guy is like not religious, but he works for a church. He's spiritual, which is like, as soon as I heard him say that, I was just imagining like fucking John's soul leaving his body, like, because it's such a hilariously like fucking vegan thing to say. It's just like a funny thing. I laughed because I thought he was joking, but because he's working for a church, he's like, yeah, I'm not religious either, and I was like, what the fuck? But then the other guy I talked to was part of some other church. Hipster guy, right? So I go... Oh, that's another thing I should remember to mention. I guess that's more specific, though. So anyway, I say, like, oh, yeah, glad you guys are out here, like, doing this stuff, you know, because, like, I'm not religious, but, but like rates of, like when Christianity rates go up, it's good for a country, or whatever. And he looks upset. He doesn't like that. But he's a Christian.
Good. Yeah.
Right. He's working for a church, but somehow he gets like I see a flare of anger in his eyes. I'm like, oh, you know, everything good goes up when Christianity goes up, and I go marriage, right? He blinks, right? A little mad at the idea of someone coming up and being like, marriage is good. And I was like, and depression goes down, and then he's happy and smiles. He's like, yeah, it's good. And it's like, oh, okay. So depression bad, right? Mental illness bad. But to fix depression with marriage, no. And I was like, and crime goes down, no reaction.
Goodness.
No reaction, right? Crime, there's no, like, you know? And then he goes, right? He goes like, oh, well. Ooh, cutscene. Yuck. Goofy just, like, breaks their throats. So they get introduced by being so incompetent they can't beat regular enemies. Oh, man.
Ho! Who are these wacky duck and dog on my face now? I guess we're fighting together.
Donald, do the one thing that I keep you in my party for. Cast heal! Oh, you fucking bitch. Thank you. That's why we keep you around, Donald. You're the best. Okay, wait, hold on. I have to pick up my money. My god, you fucking... Oh my god, this thing from Chain of Memories. But I guess this is the original memory. It looks so different. So colorful.
Cool.
Oh my god. Whew. Anyway, this guy, he goes like, would you like a bamboo straw? And I was like, I was like, I was like, oh, I was just like, huh? And, he's like, you know, and nothing against bamboo straws, right?
Yeah, they sound interesting.
It's a little suspicious, though. Why would a Christian man offer me a bamboo straw? Maybe a bamboo stake? A nice, cheap wood that could be used to slay a vampire? Okay. That's all. That's in line with Christianity. That's fine. You know? Vampire hunting. Okay. All right. That's fair. All right. Whatever you know. Bamboo crossbow bolt to hunt vampires. Okay. Totally fine, sir.
Alright. Still on board.
That's
Got
on
a little sus.
on brand. On brand. That's fine. Bamboo is you know, it's cheap, but you know the vow of poverty. You know. Okay. That's fine. However, I look confused, and he follows up and says, because environmental justice is something that we're really passionate about. Or that, no, sorry. Something that we're fighting for. And then I realized, this man is a cucky-wucky.
A cucky wucky.
Indeed. Go pick up my health moogles. Oh, there's no moogle points in this game.
Only health moves? No.
Yeah, there's no red
no money
moogs.
moves?
Well, there's just monies.
Okay.
Oh, they healed me.
Oh, cool.
Did I break one of his limbs? Fuck. You know, and then I'm like talking to the guy. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, bamboo's an interesting material because it's like, you know, it competes in price with plastic, but it's sustainable. You know.
Very easy to grow, hard to kill.
Yeah, and I was like,
No, what'd you read?
no, it's just like environmental. What, you chopped bamboo for that bullshit? Now, to be, oh right, I can just load the save state. This one.
It's probably easier.
Don't worry about getting money after I'm out of this pit. Now, then I was talking about bamboo, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, it's interesting because it's you know, it's sustainable, you know, because it grows back.
Right.
But a lot of paper straws have been caught to have, you know, forever chemicals, and he reacts to
Yeah.
that, and he's like, oh yeah, it's real bad, right?
Yeah, I don't like paper straws, so I agree with him there.
Well, I was saying the thing about the forever chemicals. I was like,
Right.
it's a bunch of fucking Christ, the camera.
But you know, he's agreeing with you, and I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
No conflict yet.
And then
And then?
the nice lady that he's like basically conning into thinking that she's doing good things or whatever, right? She's probably part of the like, original church. She's like quite old. She's like, would you like to buy some bamboo toilet paper from us? And I was like, no, I don't trust that stuff. And then she's like, it works great. We use it every day. And I was like, I don't need to think about you wiping your ass, old lady. Stick to the Jesus, bitch.
Put
Don't try to-
that on a bumper sticker.
Don't try to sell me on any ass accessories, Jesus lady. Although I don't know if she's in any way associated with Jesus. Oh, fuck. Not waiting through this loading screen. Gotta say, without spells, this game is fucking boring. Wait, what? Oh, she tried to sell me bamboo toilet paper. They were, like, selling it as, I guess,
yeah.
a fundraiser, but, like...
No, thank you. I think bamboo can only go so far.
It might work fine, right? But then she's like, it's sustainable, and I was like, yeah, paper... I didn't say this, but I was like, paper is sustainable.
Yeah.
Trees grow.
Yeah.
They do, I swear.
No, I mean, I understand switching out plastic straws and paper straws
But I don't use
for a bamboo straw.
I don't use plastic toilet paper, lady.
Yeah, right.
That's the point where, like,
It's not
environmentalism just becomes, like, this big con. It's like...
Yeah, it's not like the toilet paper had forever chemicals in there that you're wiping your ass with.
Yeah.
You're just trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist.
Or rather, trying to pretend that there's a, like,
There's a problem with regular toilet paper.
Yeah. I gotta bust that other hand. It's dangerous.
Oh, Jamie says you'll get spells after this fight.
Oh, great, I'm gonna learn from this ding-dong. Cast Cure, you idiot. Fucking Donald! Yes, I could have used a potion.
Yeah.
That's cheating. Need to buy a Japanese. That's the ass accessory worth splurging on. Tell me how you use the Japanese to accessorize your ass, or honeydew.
A Japanese toilet? Is that what you're thinking?
Just a Japanese.
Just a Japanese. Our honeydew says there are limits to science of bamboo. Bamboo straws and a really good scene in Rush Hour 2.
There's a couple things we use bamboo for, actually. So like our the soap dishes that we use for Stone Clean soap, those are bamboo. Because
Bamboo
it's
can
cheap
be
as shit,
used-
dude.
Bamboo can be used for like decent stuff.
Bamboo
but
grows so fast you can kill people with it. You can lay them on top of it and have it grow through their chest. It's very efficient.
yeah, I'm not knocking bamboo. It's just that there's no reason to replace regular ass toilet paper with bamboo toilet
Yeah,
paper.
no,
It
of
doesn't
course not.
improve it at all.
What you're doing basically is you're taking a shitty wood product like a soap dish. I mean, you know, it's not like shitty. Like it looks nice enough, but it's like you're taking a kind of wood product that doesn't have to be strong or anything, and you're making it out of wood. Like if you want like I don't know, an archery target or like something like that. Yeah, sure, you can make it out of wood, out of bamboo, right? And then
Yeah,
it's
sure.
you know, it's a cheaper kind of wood, and so therefore
Yeah, and I know like some companies will make their toothbrushes out of bamboo on the handle so that you're not putting plastic into your mouth. And you know that's a nice thought as well.
there we go. Let me go get these moogs, top off my health. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, that did so much.
Fuck.
Oh man!
It was a scam. I just break one hand. That move is like so random.
And the Donald doesn't heal shit bit of this series begins. Yep, Donald begins to show why we hate him. Our honeydew wants us to name the best and worst uses of the precious bamboo. Best uses: straws, toothbrush, soap dish. Worst uses: toilet paper.
To be fair, it could be fine for toilet paper.
It's just useless
Yeah,
to exchange the two, and especially like if they're gonna try to charge more for it because bamboo.
Also,
that's
important
stupid.
note: paper, toilet paper, everything like that is not made from chopping down a tree. No one has like a fucking toilet paper factory, and they have a big tree farm and they cut down all the trees. It comes from a byproduct of like woodworking, like of cutting wood into shapes. They take the wood pulp from that, and then they like put that into like a liquidy vat, and they like turn it into sheets, right? So it's like a lot of those where they're like, oh, you save the trees. It's like, not really. You're like saving the energy used to transport extra stuff, but there's still like, if they're not running. As far as I understand it, they're not running out of wood to produce. God damn it! I hate this game.
Hey, Chaos Mash, welcome to chat. It says hello, finally working. Yes.
You need to hire that guy from Mario 64.
Oh, what guy?
Was he the guy with the camera?
The camera, yeah.
Yeah, whoever they got for this game, he fucking blows.
Oh.
He's like, direct me where to go with the triggers, because I have Down syndrome.
Chaos Mash has a hot take, says Donald does heal. He saved my ass multiple times.
Yeah, I always use Donald, just because I don't want to waste like healing potions or whatever. That's literally all I want him to do. I want him to be my heal bitch. Like, I never want Donald to do damage. I feel like it's cheating if one of the AI guys are like doing extra damage for me. I actually get happy when Goofy dies, because then I'm like, alright, so this is my victory now. Shut up, Goofy.
Help! You know, considering that the Donald as a character is supposed to have, like, a temper, you'd think that he'd give you some sort of, like, anger buff or something? Like, make you do more damage for a bit more time, or make you hit more?
Or be like a barbarian or something?
Yeah, right?
Oh, fuck.
But I guess healing is something easy that you can just put on a character.
So I've tried to be underneath him when he does the spin. It doesn't seem to work. But it could just be because the game is janky, not because you're not supposed to be protected under it. Oh, he just fucking stepped.
Yeah, Chaos Mesh says destroy
Goofy
the
is your
waves,
tank, you need him alive? Fallacious statement. Ridiculous. Goofy is a literal retard, and he can die at any time.
Our Honeydew says, honestly, see Donald more as the melee fighter, you know, his temper and lashing out, and Goofy as a less than perfect but powerful spellcaster. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with your assessment, Aura.
Yeah.
If only we had written this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, Donald in the Disney cartoon shorts, he would fuck shit up when he got angry. Like, he would destroy a house. Give that dude an axe and put him into combat, and he'll get shit done.
My god. Like, I have to wait like 10 minutes for the camera to turn. It's not like I'm holding on left trigger. I should get one of those like things so you can see my controller, like what buttons I'm pressing. It's like I'm holding on it, and then when it finally turns, it's like I don't have any time to like really figure out what retarded attack this guy's doing.
Chaos Smash says, actually, the further you level him up, he has two abilities called MP Gift and Evolution. Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
Is that a
I don't know.
is that a season of Dragon Ball Z? Oh my god. Will someone teach this fucking
I'm sorry.
cameraman to drive? Shit.
You really do need a guy sitting on a cloud to hold the camera. Otherwise, it just don't work. MP Gift is where he sacrifices his MP to give MP to you or Donald.
Yeah, I think all of those abilities, like, I ended up using... Like, however I could specialize Goofy to do less and just let me do things is generally what I do. I like the buff bitch strategy, where you just make all of your followers just,
Evolution is where he gives you health from his MP.
Oh, good job, Donald. You're my favorite.
Donald, best boy. Jimmy Rose is asking, did you buy potions for this?
I'm not using potions. What am I, some kind of fucking casual that needs to be healed? No, when Donald heals me, it's pure accident. I never needed it in the first place.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's just, like... There's definitely not a dodge button. Fucking Wonderful Galaxy is gaslighting me. There was never a dodge.
Pyroseer says, let's not forget that Donald is one of the most powerful creatures in Kingdom Hearts just because he can cast Zeta Flare.
Oh, yeah, you remember you saying that. I'm gonna try going underneath him when he does that.
Our Honeydew is asking, what's better, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or the X-Men anime? Weighing options for binging.
Oh, definitely I don't know, the X-Men anime?
I've never seen the X-Men anime. I have seen a little bit of Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
the first season of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, they, like, put in a lot of effort. After that, it's literally, like, the most brain-dead children's show.
Yeah, the bits that I've watched of it felt kinda generic. Like, I didn't hate it, but, you know, it was just okay. It didn't blow me away, you know.
The X-Men anime is particularly, like, bad. I only remember a little bit from it. What I do remember is they added dark elements for, like, kind of no reason. And then...
How dark are we talking here?
Just, like...
Does everyone get raped in the ass?
No.
Okay.
No. Not, like, a Netflix dark.
Okay.
It's just, like, they're trying to be, like, edgy. And then, I think I could be wrong, I think they did the storyline where there's, like, that guy who's, like, born in a pit, and he's just sad all the time, and they lock him in a cage in Soviet Russia, and he just, like, uses his powers while he's, like, plugged up to plugs, and he's sad, and it's because of they don't like mutants, and they need to use his power for a supercomputer. I think that plotline shows up in there. But the literal X-Men anime was not... The Wolverine anime was, like, solid. It was not in my top 10, but it's good. You know, it's fine.
I mean, like, obviously, X-Men Evolution and the original X-Men cartoon was, like, tops.
Yeah. Plugged up to plugs. No, Omega Red is the plugs. This is another guy. I think he was Chinese and he explodes or something.
Oh, or on you do ask another interesting question. If Kingdom Hearts let you permanently swap out your crew for other Disney or Final Fantasy
dude, Hercules... Permanently for two other... Oof, okay, hold on. I'll think about this. Hold on. Well, but she's evil. That's not fair.
Alright, sure.
But yeah. No, she'd be too cool. She'd be like...
She would outcool you.
I mean, look at Sora. Can he be cooler than Maleficent? Not really, right?
No. You need less cool people.
Yeah, you know, maybe like one of the princes would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like maybe Prince Philip from... But
He'd have, like, the magic sword and shield, right? So that's something.
yeah, he could be like a... But then Hercules is much better as that
Mm.
kind of melee guy. Jack Skellington is something. Here's the thing. You need people that would do really well in cutscenes, right? People that would be interesting for a cutscene. But, I don't really think Hercules would have really great commentary for you. You know? So we're thinking characters that are cool, but it would also say something interesting. So, you know, immediately it's kind of like Tarzan seems like the automatic option because he would always have a radically What?
We
Why?
have some
Why?
crazy fighting combos.
The camera controls are so fucked. I thought the controls were inverted. It's just bad.
Damn.
Like, it was bouncing off the boss, I guess, because it was forcing me back to turn right. So I was like, oh, am I pressing the wrong button?
Chaos Match suggests that you use the lock on.
No. It's just, that doesn't even fix it. His whole body will separate into multiple parts.
Well, you can, like, move what it's locked onto, right?
Yeah, but I need to see where all of his body parts are, so it's just like... I would have to toggle on to, like... Oh my god. Okay, that was... fortuitous.
And Chaos Match says Goofy will give dodge roll to you after the fight.
Are you serious? Do all of the useful moves happen after this fight? So...
Pyrosphere has picked their crew, says, for me, Jack Skellington and Jack Sparrow. The Chaos crew. The Jack crew, more like.
Fucking Christ. I swear you better not say I'm lying. I kind of feel like everyone's wrong and there is no dodge roll. And you just, like, you saw it in the supplemental hentai and you're like, this is canon. There's dodge roll. Or there was, like, some re-release of this game. I guess I'm playing the re-release, so... Oh, is there another one? Is it... Okay, perfect.
You know, if we're counting a Disney Channel as options to have on the crew, I could get some, like, Kim Possible, fucking American Dragon, Jake Long.
Alright, get it the fuck out.
Yeah, come on. I'm just saying, if we were counting those as being Disney characters available for our Disney crew, that would be pretty sick.
Oh, is Donald down? Alright. Does this work on him? Okay. I don't know if you need a Phoenix down in this game. And it's like running away from feet.
Our honeydew is saying Hercules and Princess Jasmine. I just think they're neat.
Yeah, I don't really see Jasmine as having, like, spells, though. I mean, she kind of looks like a caster in a way.
She kind of does.
Like, I feel like I have to fit the same formula, you know? This shoddy playing is getting me heated.
You are personally offending Chaos Smash with your playing.
My shoddy playing.
Dan Fan gets the live-action TV movie Kim Possible. No!
God.
That movie was so bad.
Yeah, you just have to hope that it'll lock onto the... Yeah, you have to hope that it locks onto the feet. There's really no, like... Oh, there you go. You have to, like, kind of beg it to. Oh.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know where that came from.
I should select slot 9, so I can just F3 it. Keep the mouse out of everyone's face. Prince Charming would be fun. For
Yeah.
sure.
Prince Charming's a good
But
name.
he's, because he's a prince, I feel like he would put this sort of pressure. Like he'd feel more main character-y than you. So, probably not him.
Yeah.
Couldn't be protagonists, right?
I would want characters that feel powerful. But, you know, a lot of Disney main characters are like, you know, supposed to be fish out of water, or they're trying to become powerful, or trying to overcome something more powerful than them. So the villains always feel more powerful than the heroes do. Which makes me think of the villains first when I'm thinking about, like, assembling my crew.
Yeah. Cause, well, here's one that's a side character that is powerful, but doesn't really make any sense, especially because he'd be so big. Triton.
Yeah, King
Yeah, you
Triton.
just kind of have to hope that it'll lock onto the feet. Like, unless, can I, like...
Like, good examples of genuinely powerful characters would be, like, Hercules, King Trident,
So you could lock on...
Tarzan, I guess. Because he fucks some shit up in that movie.
So maybe... I still think this is going to be annoying in just a different way. But for this one situation where I have to lock onto the feet, yeah. Yeah, too many. What happens if I break the feet first? Are they even breakable? The claws broke pretty early, but the feet don't seem to... Will he turn into like a haunter or something?
Maybe it just flops around on the ground. Hey, buddy. Hey, you want to cuddle? Do you want to cuddle?
I think for this edge case, I'll lock on, then I'll just unlock once I'm off the feet. Okay, how do I log out? Okay. Well, the stomping is case is going to do something, right? Yeah. Oh, that hit me? Alright. Yeah, the spin, you can attack his feet and be safe underneath, except for there, or whatever the hell happened. But you can't attack his torso because it'll pop you up, and then there's like there's a very generous hitbox on his...
Hair Smash says, breaking feet and legs makes the fight easier.
Alright, so let's try that, because it's sort of the easiest thing to target, because he whiffs a lot while you're underneath.
Yeah.
Although his, like, his stomping attacks seem to do the most, like, one-hit killy kind of things. Oh, but I somehow teched his attack. Alright. That's an arm thing. Okay, that's stomping, so let's get out of here. Okay. Yeah, just... Tech points are XP, but not enough XP to make it worth it, especially if it kills you. You wouldn't want to tech it, you'd want him to keep on spinning, so you have longer to attack him. Unless it's like so much XP that I level up from one of it. Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely a game that does not stretch well. Like when you, with the difficulty up, it just seems like, yeah, with the difficulty up, all the kind of janky parts of it are exaggerated.
All the health tax parts.
Like, just the times when you're like, how did that hit me? But it doesn't matter because I'm playing a kid's game and I'm fine. They all of a sudden kill you.
They're right, yeah.
It's like when you see people like complaining about, like they're doing some like ridiculous challenge run and then they're like complaining about how the game is badly designed, and it's like, well, it's not designed for this. It's like, this game isn't really designed to be on a hard difficulty. Alright, let's see if Chaos is right. Does this make it any easier? Oh, fuck. Alright, let me go be safe. Am I fast enough to... Oh, I guess not. Not Lightning McQueen. Have that as your follower. You're going through like Hercules' world. It's like, what a chariot you have there, and he's like, honk honk, beep beep wee, I'm a car. Like,
Yeah.
It's all right, guys. Get in the spaceship. It's like, yep. Let me drive up my ramp. It's like, what does he look like when he turns into a mermaid? Or like a merman, mercar.
Mercar. Beep beep.
Okay. Alright.
He turns into a submarine. That's actually a good one.
Alright, I'm in. What does he dress up for in Halloween Town?
A spooky car. It's the Batmobile.
He could get like a paint job, I guess.
Yeah.
Glow in the dark paint job.
A hearse.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good one.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm sold. Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
He's the tank. The tank is easier to choose than like the magic person, because you don't have a lot of magic characters in like a lot of Disney movies. You have like the fairy godmother, right? But she's no good. Although, you know what? Fairy godmother, the one from Pinocchio, not the Cinderella one.
Oh. Okay.
She's like young and pretty, and she doesn't have like a romance option you really have to like worry about.
I feel like the
Incorporating.
fairy godmother from Cinderella is a little bit more powerful, though. Like, it feels like she can do a lot more
Bippity boppity boop.
than the blue fairy, you know?
Well, perfect then, because she's gonna be your follower, so like
Yeah.
she can't just like. I mean, she does like, I don't know. She grants wishes. That's not fun. Oh, what about Tinkerbell? Tinkerbell's magic. You could see her.
She makes
with...
you fly.
No, I know, but you could see her. I mean, well, does Donald cast like fireballs in the Disney skits typically? No, so it's like, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
So I guess in a way I'm thinking about this because I was thinking Megara, but then she's not magic, but she could be. She has like a robe on. That's. And Jasmine could be magic. You know, now I'm thinking about it. She could be a caster, but then she has the attached lion. Do we get rid of the lion? Yeah, probably, right? Oh, that's a stomp, so I want to not be...
Donald breathes fire when he's mad. Yeah, there you go. So he is somewhat magical in the original cartoons.
Does he
can-
breathe fire? I don't remember
Yeah.
that, but...
Yeah, totally, man. He lights himself on fire when he screams. The magic was always there.
Yeah. Is there any point in playing in proud mode? Like, if you change out of proud mode for, say, this fight, does it matter? Or will I get, like, a special screen at some point? Does the game track if you change difficulties?
I gotta say, dying in like 2 hits is pretty rough in these Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah, especially because the hitboxes are
Yeah.
pretty garbage. But this game is obviously not meant to be played by like someone taking it super seriously. So yeah.
Jamie says there's a Genesis game called Quackshot. If you pick up 5 chili peppers, Donald rages and starts punching everything. That's pretty funny. You don't have to play this on hard. And Chaos Smash says, just wait until you try critical mode.
Yeah. Okay. What are we thinking, Donald? Are we healing? I guess not. I guess good thing I healed. Oh, his feet are totally separated. Night.
Oh my god.
Okay, now he's... I don't know what that is.
Did you destroy the feet?
No. The torso... No, it's torso not gone. Okay, so that seems... I was curious about that when he does that, like, tumbly thing.
Smash says, also, are you a masochist?
Let's save state here, because this is, like, relatively fine. Okay.
Yeah, nice. It gives you a bunch of health for breaking something.
Okay, so that's the last life Donald gets, right? Okay, other foot. Okay, so tucking under him seems to dodge that one, I guess. Okay. So I learned scan. Doesn't look like dodge. We'll see.
Very nice. And just a time check, it is now 11:31.
Yeah. Obtained Brave Warrior. Better be a dodge roll ring. What emulator is this? This is... It's not PSX, but it used to be called that, I think. It's called a gummy ship.
Sora, go with it. Especially if you want to find your friend.
And get out of this world where you're causing all sorts of problems.
Yeah, Sora, fuck off. Oh, hey, Eric Lowry.
I thought he
Just
was...
got home. Glad I didn't miss the whole stream.
Hey, willkommen.
Yeah, we got it, the English version to work.
Yeah, with your assistance.
Stupid face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Yeah, we've bonded.
I'm Sora.
Sure as hell bonded a lot more than
So-
with Leon.
So, he doesn't at any point go like, hey, you're a duck. Alright.
I guess he doesn't care.
That little squirt down that heartless.
Hey.
Who'd have thought it? Such is how we keep. The child's strength is not possible.
Why did we turn it into a heartless? That was the things quick enough.
And the black flames of a teeny black. One of the eyes, they're all feel rags by the look of them. You wouldn't find yourself.
Enough. The Keyblade has chosen
It makes sense she'd be the leader of them.
him.
She is the coolest.
Yeah.
Or where the darkness follows. Either way, he could be quite useful.
I could go for a Meg as a caster. She'd be the sort of melancholic personality, and then it's easy to find like an upbeat character. So maybe Tarzan as the tank. He'd be sort of the not quite so smart, more impulsive sort of thinking, and he'd have very different insights to the other characters. Then you could have Megara just kind of you'd warp her character a little bit to make her like more brainy, because she's not necessarily brainy. She's not a dumb character. She's just more like cynical and like assumes intelligence from that. I forget what story she's from, but because Trisha looked up Megara and couldn't find it, but there's a character. There's like one of the minor stories in Greek mythology is someone gives up a woman gives up their life to resurrect their lover, and then if he doesn't move on for a year, she can come back to life, and then he moves on to someone else like very quickly. And then she spends eternity in hell. Or, Tartarus or something.
Oh, Chaos Mesh said, I'm sending my laptop to MSI to have it checked on Monday. I'll be without my computer for however long it'll be. That's a shame. But hopefully it gets fixed quickly, and you can get back to having fun on the internet.
Now here's another question, right? We've got at our disposal not just Disney characters, but Final Fantasy characters. So while I kind of like the Donald and Goofy being like kind of like main characters, right?
Sure, yeah.
I kind of don't mind that as like a concept.
Well,
You could go with Final Fantasy characters, right? Are there Final Fantasy side characters that you would pick in their place? I have a big bias towards Final Fantasy X, so I'm kind of like immediately thinking like Riku is a very minor character in Final Fantasy X who like doesn't really do that much, like story-wise. But she's interesting. And then you'd have you'd balance it out with having a male character. Oh, you taught me a spell? Okay. Oh, striking replenishes MP. Interesting. Give him that other thing. Oh my god. Dodge roll.
Incredible.
Okay. Ability points is AP. Oh my god. Okay, we have to go to sleep, like, soon.
Yes.
But I've
'cause
got-
We have things to do.
I've got to... Not real. Fake news. Oh. Sliding dash? Dodge roll? Okay, can't. Maybe you can't roll out of combat. I can see HP gauges. That's something I'll probably get replaced. Sliding dash. Okay. Customize? Okay. I don't have the ability to... Donald, hold on. What's balanced? Manual? Manual. What's happening? Configure. Okay. Regular attacks. Occasionally. Occasionally. Constantly. Let's not use too many of these items, pal. Yeah, defensive magic all the time. You know what? How about you just never use magic unless it's healing me?
Ah.
Now, what about you? Offensive? No, we don't need that.
Oh, we don't need any of that.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Goofy. You. Yeah, let's, occasionally. Offensive magic, occasionally. All the time. Never. Let's calm down with these item usages. I'm not made out of potions, pals.
Are they taking it from your bank?
I would have to equip them with items, so I'm being silly because I would just not give them items. Ridiculous. No one can use
Hey,
items.
look at this mark.
I've seen a bunch of those, and I was wondering
What the fuck is it?
because it's on your health bar, isn't it?
This is a Trinity mark. They appear in many places. Only blue ones are Trinity moves beside these marks. Cool. Bye. Oh.
Okay.
Teleporting? Hey. Chest.
Okay.
Postcard. Very cozy, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? Super cozy.
Yeah.
Can you
Anyway, I
practice
guess we
a
should be wrapping up stream, huh? Why don't you go find a nice spot to save?
This is true, but if enemies spawn here, then I could try out dodge roll.
Do you really want to try a dodge roll?
I mean, is this... Yeah. He's literally reprogramming their minds. Yes. Anyone else miss Dragon Age Origins system of programming? Okay. I was wondering if those boxes that were hiding the chest, if there was some kind of like...
Tricky symbol, tricky symbol.
I'm like such a...
Oh my god,
This
this
game
prompt.
is bad. It's a bad game. I think that's evidence right there. Oh, good game. Gives me press button, get the treats.
Hell yeah.
Best game. Camping set. Nice.
Can't wait to go camping.
I think all the camping items are things that you can heal out of combat with.
There are cords sticking
Oh,
out of the pipe.
thanks, Sora. That's what we pay you for.
Keep. Hold.
Oh, that's a shortcut to the first district.
Uh,
This is what Disney used to be. All like happy and stuff. Happy and cozy.
yeah.
I worry about telling, because I have that, like, when I'm, like, at the table, right, and I'm, like, selling at a fair, do I tell people that my, like, vacant house was up? Wow, this is obviously something. Do I tell people that I have that romance novel is, like, set in Disney World, or will they be like, ah, so...
Debauchery.
Yeah. Yeah, what did that say? Yeah, debauchery, right? That one lady was like, oh, they've taken a turn to debauchery. But what if they're just not brave enough to just be like, no, they're a bunch of degenerates. I wouldn't want that kind of story. Like, what do I...
Well, you'll have other books.
No, I know, but when I'm selling at a fair, right? Do I mention that that's where the romance is set? I find it hard to, like, sell the books. I don't know.
I feel like, in general, that's a nice hook. A romance set in Disney World, right?
Yeah. But if someone else
If you're
told...
thinking of it in terms of Disney World, the amusement park, ooh, romance in there, and you're not thinking about what current Disney is doing.
No, exactly. But like, if someone came up to you and sold you on that, would you assume that they're a big cuckywuck and the book is going to be filled with like extra gay things?
Not initially.
Did you equip the AP abilities? I didn't, but they look to be automatically equipped. Oh. Oh, I thought it was showing me the AP cost of it being used. Okay. Oh my god.
There you go. Look at you.
I think part of my problem was when I was playing...
Such big feet rolling.
Part of my problem was like playing Kingdom Hearts. Okay, playing Kingdom Hearts 2, I found it like pretty easy. So then when I was getting new abilities, I was like, is it really fair to be using these? So then I would like play bosses and I'd want to beat them without using abilities first. Not like all abilities, but like I don't know. I started getting like selective. I started like Dark Soulsing my experience, which made it like I don't know, maybe more fun, maybe less fun. I like challenging games generally. Okay, so these don't do stuff. Yeah, I need more Trinity points or something.
Something like that. Eric Larry says, Chaos and I did a sound test with him on his phone. We can probably still make vampires work.
Sounds fantastic. Is this the door to space? Yes, this door leads to space.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, they forgot to mention Chip and Dale are just living in my ship, working as mechanics.
Had to find some use for them.
Observe the battle level and change distance. Okay, so I want the one with the most stars. Battle level 1? Well, I want the harder one then. That would give me more experience points that I would then feel like I shouldn't be using. Oh fuck, is it gummy ship section?
The heartless ships often give us a hard time. Always be on the lookout, darn kite.
Let me just like throw down a save state roll. Fasty wasty. Yeah. I just want to look at this for a minute, and then we'll. Well, I don't know what he said. It was in Japanese. That was in Japanese too. That was Japanese too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Japanese. More Japanese stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Whee! Oh, this looks cute.
But it's not a. This is. It's
they
such.
should totally just insert a Star Wars level and just have it be all this.
Well, this is. You have to do this between every single world. So they could easily just swap Chip and Dale for like R2D2.
Yeah.
So it actually is not that jarring to do it. It's just that.
It's just that modern Disney exists.
I remember it being a lot easier to hit things. Is that because I was like using lock-on things with my ships? I want the mouse. I don't like aiming with keyboards. These are ship parts I'm picking up. I assume. Bullshit. Okay. Are they gonna like evaluate my accuracy later and be like, it's not good?
Ah, you suck, little child. Be better at the game.
Your barriers must be health. My god, my firepower. I'm like so confident in like a ship design that I didn't design. I'm like, oh yeah, I can just smash through that shit. I have so much firepower, and it's like, no. Oh.
Ooh.
You piece of shit.
It's like, well, you died. There's no post-mission telling you that you suck. This isn't a Sega game.
Alright. Is this just slower? I'm not spending a resource to just slow it down?
Yeah, but you gotta go fast.
Am I just a casual if I press A? Just not meta for the speedrun? Oh god, I can't pick up fucking anything.
Wow.
So like, yeah, there's ranges. I was like, is one color easier to break but gives less stuff? Yeah, it seems like purple drops stuff, but theoretically maybe it's harder or something. Okay. Oh, so these are like lots of loot, I guess.
Yeah, just pick it all up. Yeah.
Or maybe the red is like better loot.
That's not breaking at all.
Fuck.
Broke ass red blocks.
There must be something I can spend my energy on, right? But I don't have like rockets or anything. So, happy story. I thought of one earlier, but I didn't make a note, so I forget.
Oh, we had a happy fair experience today. We sold a bunch of soap, some toys, of course. We got a claw machine for fun. Everyone who purchased something at a table got a free play. And in the claw machine, we put a piece of candy and a coupon for stone to clean. And people seem to like it. Some people would come over to the table and, buy something or consider buying something just because of the claw machine. We also got a nice variety pack, and a good bit of people bought those, so those were overall a success.
So these items I'm picking up then says oh, okay, I don't want to shoot at that. That's dude. Oh, dude.
You got a high score.
I have wanted to.
That is pretty sweet looking.
Okay, I'm gonna save state here. I have wanted to play. Let me save state it when it's on the facing part.
Very specific, yes.
Dude, I have wanted to play Hercules Coliseum ever since my friend talked about it in 5th grade, but I just never did it because whatever. But no, it sounds
It'll be a very exciting thing to
it's
do
just
next
it's because it was in the chain of memories, right? Where Cloud is in the arena section or whatever. It's as far as I understand it, there's a tournament thing, and there's optional. Cloud is optional. He's very hard, and then there's also there's some it's there's a bunch of optional things you could do better or worse, but then also I believe you fight Sephiroth here as the final stage of one of the tournament modes.
Interesting.
But he wasn't in the American version or something like that. Okay.
Adam, I'm gonna warn you, if you want to beat Cloud, you might want to do the other worlds in this section first.
No, it's fine.
He has the power of save states, I'm sure.
I'll probably grind a lot in this place. The next 7 streams might be this area, but
just grinding.
No, because I also like the aesthetic of ancient Greece, Hercules, whatever.
Naturally.
Oh, you know what? There's also Mushu. If you were gonna have different heroes for the not great, but that is
alright.
that is kind of a caster. I think I would enjoy. I don't know, because also part of what's nice about having companions is they look cool and you want to look at them. I think Hercules kind of looks bad. I always was bothered by his knees. They always upset me when I was little. I was more upset by the
swirly designs incorporated in.
Yeah, and the chin and stuff. I was more upset by the singing ladies, the fat singing ladies. I hated them so much.
Yeah, it was an odd choice for ancient Greece.
I remember we watched a documentary on it, a mini doc, and it was oh, everyone said it wouldn't work, but it did work, and I could just my 5-year-old self was leaping out of my chest to strangle this man. It's I hated it so much I would fast forward through it.
The music was catchy, but yes, it was odd. No. Aesthetically, it was a little jarring.
You know what else is catchy? Syphilis. Hated that. They were singing and stupid. I hated it. I was a very grumpy child, I will say. The Sesame Street character that I liked was Oscar the Grouch, and everyone else was wrong. Oscar the Grouch was correct.
Oh, it's always right.
Yes. Yeah. And you know what? Cookie Monster was fine. Cookie Monster can melt my heart. He's okay. Cookie Monster and yeah. Big Bird was okay, but sometimes it just make me fucking mad. Too chipper. I like the Oscar the Grouch was.
I like when Elmo talks shit about Rocky. That was good.
What?
Sorry. That was too specific for you.
Yes.
Zoe has like a friend rock that she imagines is like real and can eat and talk and stuff. It's like her imaginary friend, but it's a rock. And Elmo gets really pissed whenever she talks about Rocky as though he's a real person. It's humorous.
Yeah. I was like walking someplace and there was this like little section that was like fenced off, and it was a pet rock adoption place. It was just tiny little fence posts, and there was one of the pet rocks was just like laying in the street. So I was like, oh, let me just kick that over there. I just like kind of not like hard, but I like nudged it with my foot over there, like flung it a little bit, and it split into 3 pieces. Like one of the eyes went off one side.
It.
Yeah, I murdered it. The mouth was off one place, flips upside down in a frown, like screaming, like ah! And I was like, wow, that's shockingly traumatizing. Yeah. I was an adult. It wasn't like, but I think you should make your pet rocks out of.
Oh, that's interesting. Big Bird and Oscar had the same voice actor.
Oh, that would explain it.
You know, now that you mention it, yeah, it's kind of noticeable.
Apparently, Cookie Monster is vegan now.
That is so stupid.
He fucking better not be. Absolutely
that is
not.
So fucking stupid. It doesn't even make any sense.
My mom told me, like, I was like older, right? She was like, oh, you know the Cookie Monster? And I was like, yeah. She's like, he's the veggie monster or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because she's a nutritionist, so like it was like she was at like a conference where they were like discussing it or something, and because like having Cookie Monster, it was like cookies and like kids would just.
Well, the whole point is that like he would have a lot of sugar and then he would crash, and it was like bad to eat a lot of sugar. He was like crazy.
Yeah,
and they treated him like he was crazy and he had an addiction.
The kids don't get that far in.
Sure.
It's just a funny thing where the guy says cookies, and then the kid will also mime being knocked out too. So it's like, it's just probably better to have it be. Yeah. I mean.
Sugar is bad for you. Hitler ate sugar. Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Even as a dumb kid, I knew you shouldn't be like him. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the
Because like the adults in the show would talk about how like what Cookie Monster was doing was bad, but and even I as a kid, I would watch Cookie Monster eat all these cookies. I would be like, no, that's too much.
I never yeah, but I didn't think I should be like Cookie Monster either, but that's probably more oh, you know what? I did like another character in Sesame Street. The Count.
Oh, yes, the Count.
I did enjoy the Count.
The Count is pretty good.
Yeah, that was I enjoyed the Count. But yeah, no. A lot of the singing sections in movies I hated. I got so angry. But most of the Disney movies I didn't notice that they were singing exactly.
Because it was so well woven into the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hercules fucking drove me up a wall though. I liked watching Hercules, but I kind of didn't like his knees or his chin. They bothered me. That swirl made me upset.
I kind of like, to some extent, that every Disney movie tries to do something slightly different with the art style to make it stand out a little bit more.
I also did like Hades and Hercules. I liked both the characters. I was rooting for Hades when he was poisoning Hercules, and I rooted for Hercules through his whole journey. And I kind of rooted for Hades a little bit when he was like, like doing the Titan thing.
But then he kills Megar, and you're like, all right, fuck him up.
Yeah. all the things with like the girl, I was like, nah, I kill him. But and then at the end, I kind of felt bad for Hades, but you know, what are you gonna do? Jafar, I was like, fucking murder this asshole. Like the whole time, I was like, kill him. Very hateable character. You know, Tarzan. Honestly, I was kind of like, I was kind of on the hunter guy's side. I was like, yeah, it's fucking damn dirty apes. Shoot him.
Yeah. Although, the romance in Tarzan was pretty decently done considering what they were doing.
Oh, have you seen the video of the count where they censored the word count? Yes, that meme went around like crazy.
Of course.
I fuck these spiders on the wall. Yeah. Yeah. I remember in middle school people memeing about the Dave Chappelle thing, I guess. I remember people doing the skit where he was a pimp, but I never saw that. I fuck the cobwebs in the hall. Yeah.
And when I'm all alone,
I fuck myself. Yeah.
Anyways, it is midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky dooky.
All right. Well. Yeah. Anyway, today was a good day.
Yeah.
Made a bunch of kids happy, I guess.
Made kids happy. Made cash.
Made a bunch of money. Yeah, that was nice.
And I do think that the claw machine crane game idea is a winner.
Yeah. You know, if every month was December,
Life would be good.
life would be good, yeah.
Yeah.
Life would be very good. I would definitely go to Christmas Town. I could easily right now be a full-time author. Just selling at all the
These
Christmas
nice
markets.
fairs, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
The conventions are nice too. The issue with them really is that they're so high priced
Yeah.
to have a table spot there, to the point where it becomes very rarely possible to make back your table fee.
yeah.
And it's like, well, if you're not making that much of a profit, then what's the point of going?
I was talking to some people at the fair, and they were like very new, and they were just doing the first one, and I was like, yeah, I mean, there's a big price difference between like conventions and like a fair, and then they were like, oh, okay, and I was like it'll be like $20 to go to a fair sometimes, and they're like, whoa, really? And I was like, yeah, like the best ones are like, you know, 40, 50, something like that, and then there are other ones that are like fairly overpriced that are like, I don't know what, like 100 something. Oh, the really overpriced ones are like 190, I think. That's like as expensive as it gets. Conventions are more like
Yeah.
200, 300 plus.
Right.
But like some of those fairs or farmers markets or whatever, if you're selling stuff people like,
You can make bank.
or selling stuff that people need lots of, like food. Where
Yeah, of course.
Like people eat every day. People like if you have the thing where it's like, oh, you can get one thing, you get the treat or whatever. You know what's crazy? I ran into a bunch of, here's a happy story. I ran into a bunch of moms that were like, oh yeah, he still has the thing he bought from you last year. And I was like, oh, did it survive? And they're like, so far somehow they haven't broken it. I was like, oh yeah, I try to really make them strong so they don't break. And she was like, oh, thank you, I really appreciate that. And I was like, oh.
Oh, nice.
And that was a bunch of different parents said like, yeah, we got something from you like last year or whatever. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's another reason why you also have to have a new product every year, because the same people are going to the same fairs.
Yeah.
They need to have more
Yeah.
to buy.
Yeah, I gotta fix the printer. I got the part, I just didn't put it in. Because I just know I'm gonna break it again. Anyway.
We'll worry about that later.
Hades was awesome. James Wood thought he was gonna do a typical villain role. He said more of a fast-talking car salesman. Yeah. No, Hades was it was
Yeah,
interesting.
it worked.
It was an interesting take on that character, like a more charismatic sort of villain.
Yeah, fun fact. Do you know that when Hades says, relax, relax, it's only halftime? It is actually the midway point in the movie.
Oh, that's so cool. That's
fact.
such a baller move on the part of the writers. Holy shit. That's so fucking...
I don't know if it's exact to the minute, but it is like...
If it's not to the
pretty-
second, I'll be a little upset.
Oh, okay.
I'll be a
Well,
little-
I don't
it's-
think it's to the second.
It's not at all impressive if it's just generally in the middle of the movie. That's just like, yeah, you know when it's kind of the middle, right? But if you actually time it out that scene ends up being to the
that
second
would be
halftime,
impressive, yeah.
that'd be...
Because you would need to really...
That'd
That
be
would require a
real-
lot of work on the editor's
That would
part.
also waste a lot of money. Because you had to animate extra stuff to make it to eat more time.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys...
Yeah, Eric Lowry confirms. He saw it in a YouTube comment. It's a real fun fact. You're wearing his merchandise.
Anyway, you guys take care. Thanks so much for hanging out. I do appreciate
Good
your...
night, everybody.
Yeah, do appreciate your company and your expertise, even if I ignore it due to my superior intuition. Next time is going to be amazing. I'm going to have a dodge roll.
Hell yeah, you're
Dude.
gonna have so much fun in the Hercules land.
Oh my god. You know, I'm having this flashback to equipping, of realizing you could equip abilities when I was trying to beat Sephiroth in the second game.
Alright.
I think I might have gone through the whole second game without anything equipped.
Classic.
I used the spells and the summons and stuff and the modes and stuff, but I don't know if I actually equipped anything until I was on the final boss. Not the final boss, but the... Well, no, he was the
Like a challenge run.
he was like the optional challenge boss, yeah.
For sure.
I beat him at level 56. I think it was 56. I encountered him at level like 40 or something, and then no, I think I beat him at like whatever level I found him at, and then I leveled up to level 99 and beat him, or whatever the max was, and I did it in like Simba's Pride, because I was like, oh, I want to see what it's supposed to look like without beating him early, and then it was. If you use Reflect, it's just not even difficult. It's not fair. You shouldn't use Reflect. It's cheating. It's actually cheating. It's very silly what the fight looks like if you use Reflect. But
Yeah, well, we can show the chat when we get to playing that game.
I'm sure they know. You could. There's videos of people being dishonorable. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic night. Love you all.